Hi, this video is to teach you how to play trumps with your borders cards. This is an easy game which is great to play while travelling. You can even play it while standing in a queue. The aim of the game is to have control of all of the country cards. For this game we only need the country cards which have a flag on the back, so start by removing all of the cards with the borders logo on the back. Shuffle and deal the flag cards equally between the players. Gameplay. Players hold their cards in a single deck, flag side down, in their hand. Choose a player to start, for example the youngest or the player furthest from home. They become the first pilot. The pilot looks at the top card in their deck and chooses a stat to use for this round. They call out the name and value of the stat, for example, population 10.2 million. Each other player then looks at the top card in their deck and compares the value of the chosen stat to the value called out by the pilot. Whoever has the highest value for the stat immediately becomes the new pilot. This can be the same player who was the pilot before, or another player if their value was higher. The pilot then takes everybody's card and places them at the bottom of their deck. If there is a tie for the highest value, then the players involved in the tie look at the next card in their deck and look at the value of the same stat on the new cards. Whoever has the highest value on the new card will become the new pilot and take all of the cards involved in this round, including the ones that were tied before. If there is a tie in the second set of cards, the players involved look at the value of the same stat on the next card and continue doing this until there is a clear winner, who then becomes the pilot and takes all of the cards involved in this round. Players repeat this sequence with the pilot choosing a stat and naming the value, and then the highest value amongst the players then becomes the new pilot and takes the cards. They continue the sequence until one player has all the cards. That player is the winner. If you're playing in a queue or on a journey, then you can also finish the game whenever the journey ends. Whoever has the most cards at that point is the winner. I hope you have fun playing trumps with your borders cards. Notes. The first line in the bottom box on the borders cards is the population of the capital city of the country. You can call out this stat and use the number of the population by calling capital city population and then saying the number of the value as the value of the stat. The other note for the cards is that the latitude is measured in degrees and minutes. So when you call it out, you'd say something like 52 degrees and 13 minutes north. Whoever has the highest degrees wins, and if the degrees is tied, then whoever has the highest minutes would break the tie. Note that normally when you play, you just ignore the north-south on latitude and the east-west on longitude. So just the highest number would win in normal trumps.